Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best synthesizer keyboards. Starting at number 5. IK Multimedia Uno Synth. The IK Multimedia Uno certainly doesn't look like a traditional synthesizer, but don't let that fool you. This little thing is jam-packed with everything you could ever want from a synthesizer at this price range. Despite weighing a scant 400 g and being no bigger than your average Android phone, the Uno is fully analog, offers 2 VCOs, a 16-step sequencer, arpeggiator, onboard effects, and a super well laid out programming matrix. Sure, the membrane buttons are a bit funny at first and the fact that it's monophonic is a little frustrating, but when you take into account everything else that's on offer here, the Uno ranks pretty high up on the list. Uno Synth is the ultimate portable monophonic true analog synthesizer and IK Multimedia's entry in the hardware synthesizer world. ILK combined 2 decades of experience in software and hardware development, with the expertise of Italian boutique synthmaker Sound Machines. All this in a synth module that can be easily carried anywhere. Coming at number 4. Korg Micro Korg. Despite being released way back in 2002, the Micro Korg is still one of the greatest options for the first-time synth buyer. And given that it's still in production 18 years after it was first released, it might even go down as one of the most popular synthesizers of all time. With its stylish 37-key design, practical arpeggiator, and inbuilt vocoder, the virtual analog Micro Korg is perfect for both studio and live use. While its 128 genre-specific presets prove to be a wonderful starting point for tweaking patches for your own use. While the menu-diving nature of the Micro Korg detracts slightly from its overall tactility, once you master the basics of programming this synth, you'll understand what all the fuss is about. a plus. Those faux wooden sides are still as cool as it gets. The Micro Korg boasts the same dual oscillator DSP synthesis engine found in Korg's critically acclaimed MS-2000 and offers a wider selection of waveforms than any other modeled synth. Together they provide a cool selection that can be modulated to produce an extensive range of timbres. In addition, 64 exclusive DWGS waveforms from Korg's classic DW8000 enable the Micro Korg to reproduce a broad collection of imitative sounds. Sounds like bells. At number 3. Yamaha MX-49 II. Need a versatile workhorse to cover a myriad of keyboard sounds on stage? The Yamaha MX-49 II is your new best friend. This 49-key unit presents over 1,000 voices from the acclaimed Yamaha Motif series that range from classic electric pianos and strings to massive ambient pads and bass sounds, plus layer/split functionality, inbuilt VCM effects, and a FM editor for making truly unique patches. It's a little less immediate than some of the other synths on this list, but the range of sounds offered with the MX-49 II makes it worth the time spent programming your desired patches. If you're not fussy about things sounding analog and simply need a versatile keyboard to cover all bases on stage, the MX-49 II is a mighty option to consider. LVCM efectos similar CLA, Cico efectos a nivel del circuito, lo que le permite el lave en los sonidos de los AA plus o menos os 70 como si estuvieras Giorgio Moroder, con la capa de Fa as de split/modo de rendimiento, combinando las voces y turning flashes de inspiración superscript 3n en realidad nunca. Ha! Sido tan Fa isil. Number 2 of my list. Arturia Micro Brute. If you're looking for an instantly tactile unit to teach yourself the basics of synthesis, and aren't skilled/invested enough to play chords, the Arturia Micro Brute is a pretty hard option to beat. Despite its tiny dimensions, the Micro Brute is 100% analog and packs in a step sequencer, arpeggiator, 3 LFO waveforms, and a selectable oscillator mix, making it a major contender for anyone seeking authentic analog monosynth sounds with immediate control over every parameter. If size matters to you, check out Arturia's Mini Brute, which packs all the features of the Micro into a bigger chassis better suited towards those needing a synth for live performance. The new Arturia Micro Brute is the next generation of the Brute family of synthesizers. No shortcuts were taken in making sure that the Micro Brute sound stands up to any analog synth on the market. New features: step sequencer. Arturia has added a new step sequencer for generating patterns. And number 1. Behringer Crave. For affordable recreations of analog classics in today's synth sphere, it's pretty hard to top what's on offer from Behringer A Euro. From their acclaimed Moog Model D clone through to the insanely good Neutron semi-modular synth, the German firm are currently kicking goals in all fields they're playing in. However, for the beginner market, the Crave presents the best bang-for-buck solution from the Big B. This all-analog beast is somewhat inspired by the sounds of Sequential's classic Prophet 5, and while it may be monophonic, the Crave certainly isn't limited by any means, with a powerful 32-step sequencer, arpeggiator and Moog-inspired 24 dB ladder filter allowing for fat basses, searing leads, icy arpeggios, twinkling effects and much more. Pair it with an Arturia key step for instant results on stage, or chuck it in a Euro rack for use in the studio A Euro. Did I mention it's also semi-modular? Synthesizer anala superscript 3 Gico con el legendario de Z plus or minus o de Prophet 5 VCOK. Permite una creatia superscript 3 endim psycha increablement gorda. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.